Fire Emblem, engage!
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me once again on this Fire Emblem Engage Pacifist playthrough. The conclusion of our little road trip brings us to the Gradlon Museum of Natural History. Visitors are encouraged to view the exhibits at their own pace. We have another warp skip on our hands, and the enemies don't threaten the starting area for quite a few turns. That lack of pressure lets us earn a convenient amount of SP before we conclude our tour. The museum scene isn't everyone's cup of tea, so we haven't fielded a full roster. Things are simpler that way.
Bring it on!
Saphir is here to work on her bond rank with Ike. We can immediately spot a chance to improve by having her use reposition on turn 1. Diamant has the goal of reaching 1000 SP on this map. That takes 3 turns, so that's how long we'll stick around for. This doesn't end up being a critical benchmark, but I didn't know that until later.
The stage is mine.
The sniper on the left side has a longbow, so that ice block placement isn't purely for EXP. It prevents that enemy from attacking into the formation we want to set up. The second ice block is the one that only serves to help train Ivy. Alright, show of hands.
I'm with you.
Who here has actually bought and used a short knife?
I can fight.
We've slapped a Roy engraving on it for 50 bond fragments, so that Vale can reduce her own attack speed and avoid. Ivy earns more experience from using Recover on her than she does from obstructing. Vale getting fractured is actually convenient here. It means we don't risk a 3% crit on the counter attack. I haven't talked about the Ancient Well in a long time, but we've been quietly receiving its rewards ever since it unlocked. By the time Chapter 26 hits, we will have gained 17 troves of loot in total. Most of this just gets reinvested, but each pull gives us a shot at a 500 SP Adept book and a 1000 SP Expert book. The odds to get them are 50% and 10% respectively, and while that's unreliable in the short term, we get 17 chances in total. Ultimately, I end up needing 3000 SP from these sources. The odds of acquiring at least that much via Adept and Expert books is about 98.64%. Okay, time to start making some progress. Celica can't warp Ragnarok all the way to the boss, but she can get Ivy within striking distance. Grasping Void does not kill that general, and none of the enemies in that area will move. With the Celica engraving on her Thunder Tome to prevent crits, everyone is perfectly safe. Vale's attack ends up being unnecessary. She will take damage on enemy phase. Did you see that? Because of Ivy's approach, both of the Martial Masters flanking the boss activated chain guards. We will have to break through those on top of our usual tomfoolery with Byleth, Corrin, and Micaiah. I quite enjoy the method we will employ. Looking back, I see an opportunity to improve reliability. We would like to give Thunder 30 extra hit with a Lucina or Byleth engraving, because it will help against the boss. However, either Ivy or the Thoron Sage would risk a crit in the ensuing combat. The solution would be to Celica engrave a Surge or L-Surge tome, so that Ivy can't even retaliate. Then she can make use of the more accurate Thunder Tome on turn 3. The benefits are minor, but by doing this, the boss kill becomes 100% reliable.
I've got this.
Saphir and Diamant are ready to wrap up their sightseeing. After that, we can leave the museum.
Well then, let's go.
The Radiant Bow has been forged to +3 for this specific Astrostorm. Well, would you listen to that? It looks like we have one final song on our road trip playlist. In all honesty, I do appreciate the number of unique battle and boss themes in this game. They make chapters 10, 11, 17, 25, and Endgame all stand out. I occasionally listen to the chapter 17 map theme, Falling Petals, on my own time. Alright, Pandreo. Once more onto the breach. Alear leads the charge against corrupted Lumera. The water tile here doesn't fully replace the protection tile like it did with Chapter 24's Fog, but it does negate the avoid bonuses. With Lumera debuffed and Kagetsu supporting, Ivy moves in. She can use Echo to dismantle both chain guards, though she only needs to use up one of them. She has to hit for this to work, but Single-Minded is once again working in our favor. If this tome had a Lucina or Byleth engraving, both attacks would be guaranteed to hit. Level 18. Not bad.
Shall I go?
Kagetsu doubles here, so a single chain guard would not prevent this HP bar from zeroing out. What it would do is expose Kagetsu to 3 counterattacks instead of 2. Ultimately, this is no problem. Ivy is on hand with a Recover Staff, and she could ensure that Kagetsu survives all 3 rounds of combat.
Tell me what to do.
By reaching level 5 in Warrior, Kagetsu has eliminated all merciful tendencies from his mind. He will not allow this mockery of Lumera to continue breathing, especially now that the Goddess Dance buffs let him 1-round KO. His power grows. Vale is guaranteed to be hurt at this point, so Ivy always has a target to recover. In similar fashion, Celica's Resonance skill will always damage Ivy and give Alear a physic target. All good road trips must come to an end. It's time to put Gradlon in the rear-view mirror.
Time. It's moving too fast.
That's Chapter 25, with 1 kill. Join me next time for the finale, where a uniquely challenging boss battle awaits us. Take care, everyone.